Hello, everyone, and welcome to the W.O.W. Words of Wisdom
With the Washingtons.
Today, we want to talk to you about a changed heart. A changed heart is simply a move to a different opinion or attitude. So many of us have felt the feelings of discouragement with the cards that life has dealt us from time to time, due to our circumstances steering us to fear a changed heart. But you see, in Ezekiel 11 and 19, it states, I will give them one heart and put a new spirit within them. And I will take the heart of stone out of their flesh and give them a heart of flesh. So here's the good news. Even the most stubborn and hardened souls among us can still change their heart and learn to let love in.
Exactly. Let love in. You see, when we think clearly about having a changed heart, we have to first recognize the true condition of the human heart. Most of us think, I'm not that bad, and if Jesus would just help me out over here, I'll be happy. That's not seeking a changed heart. It's more like a New Year's resolution. You see, some people are going around with a sick and dying heart and don't even know that it is. If I share a story of a person who did not even know they had a 90% blockage in all their arteries until they had a test done for something else and it was discovered, the same thing can be true with our spiritual heart.
That is true.
We can be going around sick and not even be aware of it. Have you ever noticed some people's faces radiate with love and joy? Their smile puts us at ease and cheers us up. Others may have a rather more sour expression on their face and can make us feel very uncomfortable. You see, Jesus didn't say that stuff on the outside of us is what gets us into trouble. No, it's the heart that gets us in trouble. In the book of Matthew, chapter 15, verses 18 and 19, it says, but the things that come out of the mouth comes from the heart, and these make a man unclean.
And that is so true. The things that come out of the mouth can make us unclean. So that's why it's very important that you are intentional with what you are letting come out of your mouth. Here's what I think we are saying to the people. Repentance is therapeutic, and it what restores you, what shapes you, and even transform you. And ultimately, it's what thrusts you forward to a changed heart. In other words, it's what makes you unstoppable.
Exactly.
Unstoppable.
You see, we all know that an alcoholic or crack addict will not change until he or she has hit the bottom and generally wants to change. They have to admit that they're an alcoholic or an addict. Sometimes we are addicts and don't know it. You know, just like an alcoholic uses alcohol as a means of dealing with life, we can use jealousy, bitterness, envy, materialism, greed, unforgiveness, anger, lying, and a host of other hidden sins to deal with life. Do you realize that some of us don't want to let go of these addictions in our heart for Jesus Christ? When we think clearly about a changed heart, we have to think in terms of the whole heart, because the devil knows the importance of your heart. He is constantly trying to get to our hearts. It is his goal to get our hearts to become hard. If he can do that, he knows our spiritual life will quickly deteriorate. He does this by trying to get us to take offense at things, feed bitterness, or hold on to unforgiveness.
And that is so true. He is great at trying to get us to hold on to that bitterness and that unforgiveness. And I know that in Romans 10 and 10, it states, from the heart one believes and is justified. With the mouth one confesses and is saved. So know that finding the courage to do a U-turn will be your best way forward to a changed heart. Let me say that again. Finding the courage to do a U-turn will be the best way forward to a changed heart.
Oh, yeah, baby. I really love the way you put that. That got some chills on me. You see, when we give our lives to Jesus Christ, we are giving him permission to change our hearts. How many of you know there's some part of our heart that we don't want to have changed? Ever made up your mind you are not going to speak to somebody for a certain number of hours or days just to pay them back for what they did or did not do? That's a heart condition that we don't want to change. You see, God tells us he wants his leaders to have his heart so they can rightly teach his word. In the book of Jeremiah 3:15, it says, I will give you shepherds according to my heart, who will feed you with knowledge and understanding. Just like God took the blackness and the chaos and turned it into a wonderful universe, he takes the blackness and the chaos of sin, of a sin-stained heart, and turns it into a wonderful new creation. If you need a change of heart today, speak these words into your life. Create in me a clean heart, O God, and renew a steadfast spirit within me. I want to say that again. Create in me a clean heart, O God, and renew a steadfast spirit within me. Now, what I want you to do, I want you to ask yourself, what kind of heart condition do you have?
That is awesome, honey. That is so awesome. What kind of heart do you have? Is it one of a sin-stained heart, or is it one of a changed heart? Ask yourself that today. Honey, why don't you go ahead and close us out?
And as always, blessed are those who find wisdom.
And most importantly, gain understanding.
Be blessed.
And thank you for tuning into the WOW, Words of Wisdom with the Washingtons.